Hello everyone, this is Queen Tina, the writer and creator of the Bubblelina comic book series. In the previous video, I read Bubblelina issue 3 titled A Treacherous Alliance about Melissa encountering some two new students named Charlene and Coco. And then we saw Charlene and Coco going with Melissa to see the sights and sounds of Pasadena, and then moments later we see Charlene and Melissa enjoying movies together, and Charles is out of sight for some reason until people were in a panic, and a shark appears out of nowhere, and then Charlene disappears, and turns out Charlene was Coco, and turns out Charlene was Chara in disguise, one of Serena's followers. And then Charlene and Coco stopped Bubblelina and tied her up until Nicole and William came to the rescue and saved Bubblelina. And in the end, Bubblelina thanked Nicole and William for their efforts. And today we are reading Bubblelina issue number 4, that is titled A Disastrous Field Trip. And this is the front cover as well as the back cover. And it reads, Serena sent another one of her servants to attack the Carver Middle School students during a field trip in order to destroy Bubblelina. But Nicole gets captured in the process. Will Bubblelina be able to save her best friend? Find out what happens, and after that, continue the adventure with issue number 5. And this is the panel cover. And you see a picture of the Long Beach Aquarium they're going to. Don't forget, class, tomorrow is a special field trip to the Long Beach Aquarium. And the bell rings. Class dismissed, everyone. This trip is going to be awesome. This trip is going to be awesome. I have so many questions to ask about ocean life. I'm excited too, and I love to see the different sea creatures swimming around. Are you excited, Melissa? And then you see Melissa's science teacher, as well as the students in the hallway having a conversation. Look like we see Melissa having a fantasy with Chris, and she having a fantasy of her as Bubblelina meeting Chris, and then they having a moment together. Melissa imagines herself being with Chris as Bubblelina, and then Chris is sweeping off her feet as Bubblelina, and then they trying to have a kiss until her fantasy was interrupted. Melissa. Earth to Melissa. Did you say something, Nicole? I was talking about our field trip to the aquarium tomorrow. Aren't you excited, Melissa? And then something ringing. Oh no! Oh no! Where's my transformation shell? I hope I haven't misplaced it. Wait a minute. And it turns out it was a phone ringing. Hello? Yeah, I gotta get my books. Hey, you out of class yet? Turns out it was a phone from a random student. And then she answered the phone. And Melissa was in a panic because she thought it was her transformation shell ringing. Are you okay? I noticed you've not been acting yourself lately. He's right. I hate to pry, but is there something wrong? No, there's nothing wrong. Nothing wrong at all. Everything is just fine. Just fine. You guys can be way too suspicious sometimes and too nosy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We didn't mean to come at you like that. We're just a little concerned. Sorry. I know. I just don't like people being on my case so much. Okay, but if there's something going on, you can always tell us. Okay. I need to stop acting strange in front of my friends. It's really difficult when you have to be a middle school student, a mermaid princess, and a superhero. Later that afternoon, and then we hear ringing again. It turns out it was her transformation shell in her backpack. That's definitely my transformation shell. Hey, Melissa. How's your day at school? Hey, Narissa. It was good. Mr. Bradley taking us on a field trip to the Long Beach Aquarium tomorrow. That's good, sweetie. I hope you pay close attention, because what you learn can be very useful. Also, you should be very watchful, just in case Serena starts any trouble, especially during the field trip. Okay, but I highly doubt there will be any trouble at the aquarium. And later that night, we see Melissa trying not to act weird and suspicious in front of her friends because she has an identity to protect. And then we see Melissa coming home and then answering her transformation shell and telling Narissa about tomorrow with the field trip. And then Narissa advising Melissa to just be careful because you don't know what the dangers are ahead during tomorrow. And later at night at the Long Beach Aquarium, we see somebody's looking around the animals, the different sea creatures. No, they look at a squid, and then a jellyfish, and then a hammerhead shark. Oh, that's more like it. An extra large octopus. And then we see a glow-up staff and putting a spell on that octopus. Somebody putting a spell on the octopus. The next day, this is a Long Beach Aquarium, and I still want you all to still pay close attention and have a good time learning. Before we get started, here are some rules. We must all stay together. No wandering off and no horseplaying in the aquarium. No eating and drinking. Can't we just get on with the trip? I already know most of these rules. And then Chris appears. This is my dream come true. I really hope that I get a chance to talk to him before this trip is over. And then we see the class attending to the Long Beach Aquarium. And Melissa is so excited to see Chris in the aquarium that she can't wait to see him, as well as talk to him. And we see her blushing, and she's all dressed up. Hello everyone, I am the aquarium's tour guide, Miss Octavia Warner. Follow me and we'll begin the octopus exhibit. I'm going to talk to Chris. Melissa, did you hear what Mr. Bradley said? I don't want you to get into trouble. It only take a few minutes. Just distract Mr. Bradley so he doesn't notice. And please don't tell William that I wandered off since he's not good at keeping secrets. Okay, I will, but don't be too long. Don't worry, Nicole. I'll be back before you know it. And then we see Melissa wander off to see Chris. Hey, Chris. Oh, hey, Melissa. How do you like the aquarium so far? It's great. I have amazing sights that make you feel like you're underwater, enjoying the wonders and imagination of it. Indeed, since you're here, would you like to take a selfie with me? Sure. Okay, Melissa, say cheese. And this is the museum's tour guide, Miss Octavia Warner. And Melissa telling Nicole to distract Mr. Bradley because she trying to have a moment with Chris. And advise Nicole not to tell William about it since he's not a good secret keeper. Like we saw in the first issue when William busted Melissa for being late. And then we see Chris and Melissa having a moment together, looking at the sights of the aquarium. And Chris wanted to take a selfie with Melissa. And it was like a moment in heaven until hello, Melissa and my Chrissy Poo. Uh-oh. Look like we got somebody invading the shots. Alicia, please don't call me Chrissy Poo. It's embarrassing. And we're taking a selfie together until you ruin it. I'm so sorry, Melissa. But as a bit of constructive criticism, when you take your next photo, try to avoid making your face look so huge. Perhaps a different hairstyle would help with that. Well, your hair makes you look like a hot mess. Why don't you lay off the cosmetics? Too much of it will make you look like a total witch. Why, you? Look like we see Alicia invading their selfie moments. And Melissa, I know Melissa always gets angry when she sees Alicia. And look like they're going to be at each other. Oh, and look like I noticed that Melissa and Alicia are wearing the same clothes. They are wearing the same clothes. Like they could pass off as twins, except with different personalities. Back with the class, while they looking at the sights of the aquarium. These exhibits are so beautiful. And we see Melissa's classmates enjoying the sights of the aquarium. Alright everyone, next up is the world's largest octopus. His name is Goliath because of his giant stature. This octopus weighs an enormous 1,000 pounds and measures 50 feet across in length. Oh boy, this is one giant octopus. I'll take a picture of him for my science club photo collection. Say cheese, Goliath. William, I don't think you should. And then William takes a picture, and the flash appears, and looks like the octopus doesn't look too pleasing with the picture. Help! Nicole! Melissa, come in. What is it, Narissa? While I was out patrolling the ocean, I saw a giant octopus under an evil spell, capturing a young lady and is heading to the beach. It must be Nicole. I must save her. Please be careful. I said to another one of Serena's followers in the mist. Okay. Magical bubble power! Looks like we see William is so excited of the octopus that he had to take a picture with in his tablet of the octopus. And Nicole warns him that there is no flash photography in the octopus exhibit, but William couldn't resist that. He just took the picture anyway, and looked like it made the octopus angry, so angry that the octopus captured Nicole, and William trying to rescue Nicole. And then it's up to Bubblelina to the rescue. And we all know about the transformation sequence. It looks like I got the brat who's supposed to be Bubblelina. You look different than I expected. Stop right there. Huh? Who said that? How dare you ruin a perfectly good field trip when everyone was having such a good time? Until you decided to grab an innocent student for Serena's possession. I will not let you get away with this. For I am Bubblelina, protector of the sea and land. Wait a minute. You're Bubblelina? In the flesh? So, who are you? Look like we see the tour guide underwater. And looks like the tour guide we see at the museum revealing her true identity, her true colors. And it turns out she's a half octopus, half human, half octopus monster. And this is Miss Octavia Warner's true self, which is one of her Serena's followers. I am Octera, and if you're Bubblelina, then my octopus captured a normal girl. In that case, I demand you release this octopus from your spell and let the citizen go, or you'll have to deal with me. Oh, how sweet. The cute little bubble girl is trying to stop me. Get her, my octopus servant. And then her octopus servants try to grab Bubblelina. Oh no! Now you are trapped with no escape. I know Serena will be so proud of me once I show you to her. I wish I could use my super bubble barrage, but my arms are stuck and I can't destroy the octopus since he is a living creature and not one of Serena's monsters. What am I going to do? And then we see bubbles appear in these panels. And it looks like Octera's in shock. What's going on? I can't see a thing. Bubblelina, I want you to scream really loud. Why should I scream really loud? When mermaids scream really loud, it emits a super vibration that causes pain. And that causes pain in the ears of living beings like octopuses, since some of them have sensitive hearing. Once you scream, he will grab his ears and will let you go. Okay. And then in the panel, you see Bubblelina screaming really loud. And then the octopus covers his ears, and then Bubblelina is set free. Now, use your healing ability on the octopus in order to get him back to normal and remove his pain. I have an ability to heal? How do I use it? Put both of your hands on the octopus's forehead and repeat after me. Magical bubbles, recuperation. Okay. Magical Bubbles Recuperation! And we see Bubblelina using her healing ability to the octopus. You may have stopped my octopus, but you haven't seen the last of me. I will be back for my revenge. And Octera disappears. Now Goliath is back to normal. Let's get him to the aquarium where he belongs. Hold on a second, Mom. Look like Goliath misses his family. And he's all sad. I think Goliath wants to go back to his family and roam free. Good idea, Bubblelina. I'll watch over him to make sure he and the other octopuses stay safe. Thank you. I owe you one. You're welcome. And we see Bubblelina embracing the octopus before he heads back to his natural habitat, which is the ocean, with his family. Meanwhile, on the surface, Nicole, are you alright? William, it's okay. I'm still alive and safe. I just wanted to say I'm sorry for not saving you. It's okay. I know you tried your best, which is one of the reasons you will always be my friend no matter what. Aww. Not only Nicole is safe, but her and William seem just as happy as Goliath is with his family. This is quite an unusual but exciting day. And we see Nicole and William reunite with each other. And in the end, you see Nicole and William hugging each other as a true power of friendship. So that was the end of Bubblelina issue number 4. And if you like what you see, please like, subscribe, and comment to our Miracle Productions YouTube channel, as well as see me in my personal Facebook page and my personal Instagram under Christina Lee Johnson. Also buy our available books, and please support us on Patreon. And we also have, and like I mentioned before, we already have free Patreon pledgers: Big Sis Case, EJ the Supreme, and Iceman Universe. And please stay tuned for my next video of me reading issue number 5 of Bubblelina. And I really hope you have a nice day. Bye, everyone.